Right, we're back in Stonemoor again, as we go into episode 29 of Season 2 of Savage Lands, on the unfinished New Islands. Well, fairly new. One day they'll be bloody finished, and we can all go home. So this is the portal to Jormungahr, and this is a different save to normal, so we're back to having it closed. It's no longer... Oh, what the fuck just happened there? A cow! Bloody cows. Anyway, yeah, so this is the this is the portal to Jormungahr, and there's a new way of actually opening it, which we're going to have a look at today, along with other things. Now you have to get 4 runes instead of crystal skulls. Now, instead of having to go through those 4 portals... Oh my god. Instead of having to go through those 4 portals with crystal skulls, now the forest giants drop runes directly, and you can go in that way. So it's a bit more straightforward, and they're just testing it out in this update. Maybe that'll be permanent. Who knows? There's still a cow down there somewhere. There it is. Right, so that's going to be the basis of the episode. Oh, hello, some lore. And passage to Jormungahr. Curse their scales hides. The dragons have disabled the gate to Jormungahr, trapping Draconis on the other side. Yeah, we won't read too much lore. Those episodes always go down like a bloody lead balloon. So we're going to base around this episode around going to kill the 4 forest giants and activating the portal again, like a previous episode. However, now we're also going to have a look at some of the tweaked mobs that they've added to the game. They've been changing things around, adding new mobs, adding new variants and stuff like that. That's one of the basic bloody running skeletons. We don't want to have that. So I'm going to head towards... Well, let's go this way, and we'll head kind of in a... What would it be? It'd be an anti-clockwise direction. Is that a skeleton with a spear? It is. This is one of the new skeletons. Let's have a look at him. In fact, I'm going to fight him spear with spear. It's a 2-handed weapon, the spear. Graphically, that's not really very well represented at the moment because there's a slight glitch. So let's just go and stand on this rock for a second and just get rid of this from my other hand, because otherwise it just looks a bit silly. There he is. Okay, so let's fight him with my spear. First of all, just watching him do his little attack. If he can just decide where he wants to stand. There, so there's a thrust and there's also a sweep. Like that. The sweep is a bit more deadly. So let's just tonk him in revenge. This is a stone spear. This is like a crap spear. Against a basic skeleton, as you can see, it's doing not much damage. And I'm also missing him half the time, because look at that, he's just missed. There we go. This is going to be refined over time, so this isn't going to be the final... There we go. God, that took forever. As well as stone spears, there's also various tiers of these things, so you can actually have things like a steel spear if you want. It's a 2-handed weapon. They do a lot of damage, but yeah, you have to sacrifice having a weapon on your offhand, or a shield or whatever. So let's just put my my Wolfsbane back in its correct slot, because these days I'm wielding dual... fuck's sake, Wolfsbane! Yeah, so the previous episode where I fought the forest giants, that kind of still applies. All the locations of the forest giants are still the same, but yeah, they were no longer they're no longer guarding portals. They just are, and they have their runes. So let's just cross the pass. Stamina's a bit further down than I'd like. Tenery Pass, that's the name. I can never remember that. All very spooky. Okay, let's carry on going. So yeah, heading towards Northwind, which is kind of like over there. Right, we're at Northwind now. First thing to notice, a new mob. This is a variant of the Eks, and this is a Glacial Eks. And there's quite a few around by the looks of it. Oh, not for long though. Tree nuts and... crap. Let's watch him do his little poofy thing, because this is going to be a... This will be a slightly different one to normal. It'll be a blue one. I wonder what that actually does. I wonder if it like reduces your cold or whatever. Bone dust. Most useful. Right, so there should be a forest giant around here. Oh, I'm actually not in Northwind anymore. Hang on. Let's go up here. I think. Yeah, that's Northwind. I think. Go away. There we go. Right, so yeah, if we go up to the portal, we can see that no longer exists. I'm sure you can take my word for it, but let's have a look anyway. This seems to be the quickest way up to the portal from the... What would it be? The east... Oh, I don't know. Still haven't worked out the directions. I'm guessing Northwind is in the north. But yep, look, no more portal. There used to be a spanking lovely portal here. No longer. However, there is some lore on the ground. I think all the forest giants now have a little bit of lore about them. Where's it gone? Where's the lore gone? There it is. I must have missed it. The Ket of Shudderwood. As was with Eldair and Thuul, other forest giants, Grot is lost to madness and nightmares. I loathe to say it, but there's only one forest giant left who can help us. Ket of Shudderwood. Shudderwood in the south has always been a dank swampland of death and decay, but I believe that Ket sees that all that is simply another step in the eternal cycle of nature. Maybe she's right, and this war is the means to more mulch for the plant life of the Isle. Mulch. Mulch! And there he is, getting up off the ground like a lazy fuck. I'm trying to avoid that. Thankfully, I think I'm nicely steel-armoured enough for this not to be a bit of a problem. I just have to keep on whacking him, I think. With my double Rage Bane. Not Rage Bane! God damn it. Right, come on. Getting stuck in the trees. Oh! Oh! Ow. I think you missed me somehow there. Huh. Prick. Right, I'm not going to fight all these four on camera, because we've already done that once, and it would seem a bit boring to repeat ourselves too much. So let's just do this, and now let's see what he gives us. Other than Spirit Shard and Amber, there is the first of our runes, the Rune of Souls. Yeah, so that's one of the 4 things that opens up the Jormungahr portal. Now. Ugh. Right, yeah, so I'll go and get some of the other runes, and we'll see what is what. More bloody Glacial Eks. Suddenly they're everywhere. Tell you what, the Northlands are a lot spookier now. There's daytime fog everywhere. And here's that really crap farm that doesn't even have a name. So just to punish it, I'm just going to destroy everything. Actually, this is an incredibly good way of getting wooden planks and things like that. And fences go down very quickly, like a cheap hooker. Whoa, look at all that plankage. Right. Okay, now I've got wood. I'm going to go and find the forest giant, which should be over here. And then we can get another rune. Tumty-tumty tumty 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 tum 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 dead. Hey! And there is the rune of growth. Excellent, that's a second one. Also some everwood, for the first time in a while. All rather jolly. Whatevers. Yeah, the portal around here, which is always really hard to find, is very hard to find now because it's gone. So now we're going over to Eldair to get the third rune, I guess. So I'm essentially heading back towards Centre Point, really. So I need to go more kind of towards the centre of the island, funnily enough. Alright, so as the sun sets on Lake Tyvek... Oh, bloody hell, there's 2 rocks in the air now. As the sun sets on Lake Tyvek, heading towards Centre Point, going the north side of Lake Tyvek because that's where we live. Got some food. Other places swarming with different kinds of Eks these days. I think these are the ones we've seen plenty of times, these kind of green poofy ones. Don't really seem to do huge amounts of damage, so let's not worry about that. So as we head towards Eldair... It used to be called Elder, and then they called it Eldair instead. I get confused sometimes. As we head towards Eldair, we'll also hopefully come across the stronger version of the Stone Elemental. And because when they were first introduced, they were really, really easy to kill. Now they're a bit tougher. And they also provide loot when you kill them, instead of just like disappearing into nowhere. Oh, here we go. We're actually coming towards Centre Point now, which I'm just going to pay a little flying visit. Goats spawn all over Centre Point as well, which is nice to see. And also cows. Cows very more widespread than they used to be, although they're still the same old lumbering idiots. They haven't fixed the kind of AI pathing problems at the moment yet, so there's still going to be a lot of wacky behaviour, as we've already seen. Just going down Fury Road. Now, because, as I said, I think it was the last episode, they've removed most of the Furies from Freydlin now, so this is no longer Fury Road. It's more kind of like nothing at all road now. Well, actually, it's Cow Road. Cow and Goat Road. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, of course we're on a different save, aren't we? Centre Point is, gone. Oh, well. Well, bang goes my replenishing stocks and stuff. But, oh, well, never mind. Let's keep going. We're just going to the water's edge. Just do this before the sun sets. There is a stone elemental on that island there. You can tell by the telltale brown smoke. Although it's gone. Oh, it's gone on the other side. It's tricking me. There it is. Hello. You're tougher than you used to be, aren't you? Although you haven't really noticed. Oh, there we go. Hey. Seems to have sped up a bit. Doesn't seem to be able to circle in and kill me. Just going to wait here for a second. Just going to go for a cup of tea. Hang on. Uh-oh, it's gone. Where's it gone? Oh, it's gone over there. Yeah, I think the AI needs a bit of tweaking. Oh, hello. Let's go and tonk him. Come on. If I can actually reach him. Ow! There we go. See, even with Wolfsbane, it actually takes 3 hits to kill rather than instant kill. So just grab his clay and his stone. Sometimes he drops ice as well. So that's rather boring drops, but if you're building stone walls, possibly useful. Hello, guys. Oh! It's giving me bloody poison or disease or whatever. I think these are new ones. I can't remember because. Oh, okay. So let's think. There's green ones, yellow ones, red ones, and blue ones. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So these, I think these are the new variants. These are the blighted Eks, because these give you a horrible yellow poison. No, it's disease. Yeah, gives you a horrible disease type thing going on, which is rather annoying. And the green, I'm not sure what the green ones do. I think those are the ones that are already in the game. It might be the other way around. I forget. What was I doing? I was going to Eldair, wasn't I? I was getting mixed up where it was. There's centre point, and right. Okay, so I think it's been a while since I went there, but I think Eldair's over here. So we are now in Eldair, and something peculiar just happened. There is actually, I wasn't quite sure if these were in the game yet, but there is the third variant of Eks as well in the game. Let's put that on. I've moved back into my centre point save, by the way, just because it was night time on the other save. Rabbits are everywhere. Oh, here we go. Look, Matey Boy now has a rather silly little spear and is trying to prod me with it. Thankfully, this is a very basic version of the Eks, and he goes down incredibly quickly. He's got some sticks. I can't even pick them up. So I better fight this forest giant. I'm still poisoned. It is poison. No, disease. Just forget the difference. I'm still diseased, but I don't actually seem to have any Babo potion around at the moment. So I'm going to have to fight the forest giant with a great big bloody disease. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Clonk. I might need to make space in my inventory for this. Hang on. Hup, get rid of the torch. And there we go, the Rune of Worship. Ah. Actually, before we go to Shudderwood, which is where the 4th giant is, now I remembered, I've come to see where the portal used to be, in here, which is not there anymore, but there is some new lore there as well. Thuul of the Northlands. Elder is lost to grief and madness, and is also dead now. And so I turn my hopes to Thuul, and forest giant of the Northlands. Oh, I see what it's doing. When you kill the forest giant, you read the lore and it tells you where to go after this. So you're supposed to do it in a particular order. Okay, fair enough. Thuul has made brief contact before in the past with frontiersmen who travelled to the Forest of the North, but unlike her sister, has always been more hostile towards outsiders. Perhaps by appealing to a sense of duty to the creatures of Tarvas, she can be convinced to bring Elder back to her senses. Ah, right. So, yes, I need to go to Shudderwood, which is just basically a case of going around the island, I guess. Right, just literally ploughing my way through Thuul. Where this is where at night Draymars spawn, or spirit skeletons, or whatever they're called these days. I don't think they've actually got a proper name these days. Draymar was, of course, the glowing skeleton from the old version of the game. Right, yep, so, yeah, whilst I'm just doing this, I'm heading towards Shudderwood. Let's discuss a few other things that are in this update, some things that are new to the game. They've put in a few more findable swords, some named swords hidden somewhere in the game. Like the Flesh Ripper is back. And Flesh Ripper is a sword that I believe it used to be on the old island. That used to be the one that was way, way, way out in the middle of the ocean. I never managed to get it because I always died, no matter how many bloody bandages I had. But now apparently that's somewhere in this newish world as well. And there's a named spear somewhere in the world, and there's a named shield somewhere in the world. Yeah, we haven't really investigated spears that much in this, because there are, well, I don't really like two-handed weapons, to be honest. And it is also just the first pass, so they may change in future. Yeah, so apparently Draconis has been tweaked a little, so like if you want to make a really powerful sword that you used to have to farm Draconis for exclusively, now you only have to kill him once, and then you have to kill lots of other mobs before you are able to craft it using Shadow, Shroud, I don't know. It's not something that I really want to do because it is endgame farming, and I'm not really in the mood for that. And a few other things as well. So it's quite a sizable update, this one. Okay, we'll work out where the hell I am now. Where's this? Oh, is this farm? Hang on, it can't be where... I must be somewhere where where the hell is this farm? Which one is this? I hope it's not the one on the... Oh, it's the... Oh. It's not the one I wanted to be at. This is actually on the... I think I've gone the wrong way. Hang on. Let's just have a read of this. Warning! All trespassers on these lands will be terminated. Ah. Oh, here we go. For those seeking solace and refuge, please make your way to Weald. Yeah, bit more plot for the lads. I've come completely the wrong direction. Yeah. I need to actually go... If I want to go to... This is the wrong side of the bloody island. This is Vera Chul! Fuck! Oh, I was too busy talking and I went in the wrong direction. Right, I've got a better idea. Instead of trudging all the way back across the island, I've actually come over to nearby Thuul, and I'm going to actually use the dungeon shortcut instead. So if I just... Oh, fuck off. That should be one of the green poofy ones. Yeah, green poofy one. That is different to the one that gave us a disease earlier. Quite similar looking, really. Anyway, let's go through the tunnel, and I shall see you on the other side. Right, there we go. To discover in that little adventure just then that there's actually 2 locked doors down there in the dungeon. There's nothing you can do about that just yet, apparently. Oh, I don't think so anyway. So I'm just going to leave it there and carry onwards to the final forest giant, who should be over here. Eventually get to him, it won't take long. Hey! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. It is now, dead on night, I'm afraid, so it is a bit difficult to see what's going on. But that's the 4th forest giant killed, and that is the final rune, the rune of origin, and I'm actually being killed by, I think, a plague wolf. God damn him. Oh, I can't see a thing. Just die. Plague wolves only spawn in a few spots now, thankfully. Okay, so now we need to go back to the portal to see what's what. Okay, we're back in Stonemoor. It is sadly the middle of the night. I can't be bothered to wait until morning. So I've got all the runes arranged in my hotbar at the bottom. There's another cow here! God damn it. There's all the runes. So apply all. And wallop! Oh, bit of loading thing there. And we have used up all the runes. Other than those 2 I found. Just ignore them. That was when I was experimenting. So yeah, there's my torch. So yeah, now I can get onto Jormungahr and get killed by Grinfells again. If they ever appear. Cool, okay, so that's the newer version of how to get to Jormungahr. You don't have to worry about those crystal skulls anymore. Actually, there's one more thing. One more thing we'll do whilst I'm on Jormungahr is I'll go and find some of the infernal ghouls. We've seen them before, however, they do look a bit different now, and it would be nice to have just a quick look at those, and then we'll finish. So it could be... Oh, I can't remember where they are. We'll definitely know when we see them, though. Slight tactical error. I summoned Kerr for a laugh. God damn it. Possibly don't really want to take him on. I just can't find these bloody infernal ghouls now. Normally they're everywhere. Ugh. Aha! There they are. There's the infernal ghouls as they are now. As you can see, they are now on fire! Oh god, here they come. Bloody hell, look at these. This basically were for a while literally just red reskins of the original versions. Now they're on fire! And thankfully, I think you just have to really kind of like strafe them to kill them. I presume they haven't got any new drops or anything, but it is just have a little bit of fun just to see if we can actually defeat them, whilst also being terrified by their new look. Yeah, that's the way I think. Yeah. Okay, let's go the other direction. Just wait for them to leap and tonk them. Keep tonking. That one's almost gone. Let's go. Let's concentrate on him. And he's gone. Ow, 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 ow. Leap. And these are nightmarish, aren't they? Hey, and they're dead. There we go. And they're dropping a horn. And he's dropping a horn. Yeah, so maybe not. Cool, okay, so as darkness continues to rage everywhere, apart from over there, thanks for watching. We'll pick this up again soon, when there's some new updates or whatever, and subscribe for future episodes, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.